Righto there, RC dudes. So it might be what I call you lot from now on, RC dudes. But then again, if there's any females, that's not right, is it? Oh well. Hello. I thought I've got half an hour until the tea's ready, or dinner if you're American or whatever, food anyway. About half an hour, so I thought, you know what I'm gonna do? Let's fit this on the Savage, shall we? See if we can get the Savage back up and running. And I might be able to explain some of the servo saver on the steering while I'm there, because I know there's one person that kept messaging me saying he's getting annoyed because he can't fix his servo saver. So let's have a look at the Savage. I could get it on the bench first. It's a bloody mess again. Let's get that sorted out, and then we'll have a look, see if we can fit this. I'm excited. I am. Because now my battery ain't going to fall out. Right, so what we've got, let's have a look, see if I can show you like exactly what we're doing. So we're taking out this whole receiver box because over the years I've snapped off the little pins. Should be one there, another one there, and it's where you put those clips on to hold it all down. So basically this lid and everything just flops about, and the battery what's supposed to go there falls out, and it's no good. So I've got obviously a whole new receiver box with a switch, but I'm not going to change the switch because the switch that I've got on here is one of those three-way switches, so that I've got the charging cable coming out so I can charge up my battery pack. And my battery pack nothing ever goes easy, does it, when you want it to? What the hell's going on here? There we go. Well, I was just going to pick it out of the thing, but there we go. There's my battery pack, which, as a lot of you I'm sure will know, just goes straight in there like that. That lives in there, and so I can plug that into the switch, and I can charge that without having to take any of this off. I just plug that in there, poof, plug the charger in, and charges it. Half an hour and it's charged, and away you go for another 3 weeks. Anyway, let's get all this apart, get all this off, get it all apart, and change it. Should be quite easy really, just got to take that servo out, and Bob's your uncle really, unscrew it all from both sides, and up it goes. Let's have a look. Bloody blimey, I thought that was recording. Anyway, luckily I haven't pulled it out yet. I've unscrewed it all. There's only a few screws, 2 on this side, 2 on that side, 2 in the middle. And obviously you've got to unscrew the servo and the steering servo. I've just taken the screw out in the middle of the servo saver for the servo on the steering. And there it is. The whole box has come out. There's the steering servo still in there. That's the servo saver. I haven't moved it. That way I should just better put the other half of the saver on there. They're still on the steering, and it should still be in line because of that. But if not, it's not a big deal. You just turn it on, put the steering straight, put the thing on. It's simple. It's the original HPI SF2 steering servo that it would have come with when it was new. I've never changed it, and I've never changed the throttle servo either. That's still an SF1. So servo, all original. Everything is original. Anyway, so what I need to do is unscrew this servo, take this out, put this servo in the new box, and I think I'm just going to put this lid back on the other box, because the only bit that's broken is the bottom half on mine. I can still use this top half. I don't need to mess with me receiver. I don't need to take anything off of me. Fail safe is stuck on the top of this one, so I don't have to mess with anything. Literally just change the box over, the bottom half of the box I mean, and that way I've got a spare lid and everything as well, haven't I, in case I ever need a spare lid, because all I wanted was the bottom bit, but I couldn't find just the bottom half. Obviously the whole lot there was in them as, so yeah, here we go. Just got to take the servo out now. So here we go. Now just literally, that's the old bottom. Literally now, just got to put my servo steering. I'm going to give it a bit of a clean first actually. Give it a little bit of a clean up. This rag here. Give it a bit of a wipe over, it's a bit dusty. And put it in. I like Savages because they're very easy to work on. I know some people think they ain't, but they are. I mean, you know, it's just, everything's just very easy to work on with a Savage. I mean, there's probably other cars that are easy. I mean, I've got other cars that are easy. The Rush is easy to work on. But the Savage does seem to get a lot of stick for being awkward and things, but I don't think they're awkward. Maybe I've just got a bit more patience. I mean, you do need patience, but you need patience with anything. Any RC car you need patience with. You know, the young chap that I sold that Hong Nor to, he learned a little bit of patience. He was having a bit of frustration with it for a while because it weren't running right, and he did get quite annoyed for a little while. But you know, he eventually learned the patience and he eventually got it running right, and he got it going, and he was happy with it in the end. But you need patience with anything. Anyway, let's get this back together. I thought I'd better show this servo saver while I've got it apart, because I can't remember the chap's name now. Sorry about that. I'm very good with names and things, but hopefully this will, you know, show you what it looks like, and also anyone else who's wondering. So you got your steering down there. There's your steering, and them little things, they go on there, and that one is supposed to be on there. I'll sort that out in a minute. Anyway, you got your servo saver down there, which that goes straight onto your servo, which is now in here. So you got the other half of it. I'm not going to pull mine off because then I'll lose where it is, but that slots on there, and then the little groove there goes on that hump there. Obviously, you know, it's very self-explanatory, I think. If it's not, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be patronising, but I think it is. So yeah, and that's as simple as that. And then you put the screw in, and you know, but if you're setting it up from scratch like that, what you got to do is you put the servo, put it all in, because you can get to the bottom and put the screw in while this is all installed, so that's quite handy. You can just about reach it with a screwdriver. It's a bit of an angle, but you can do it. Either that way, you take the bottom plate off and you do it that way. So what you've got to do is you put this servo in, or you put the whole lot in, everything in, and you connect your power up to it, and then you set your steering trim to 0, or put it in the middle. That should mean that your servo is in the middle, and then you put your steering straight like that. So it's all steering's as straight as you can get it by eye or whatever. And then you put your you attach it and put the screw in and everything. And then you might have to make a slight little adjustment on your steering trim, but that's how you get it near enough. Because obviously if you just put it on there, your servo could be turning left, and you know, before you know it, turning right is going straight and left is, I mean, straight is left. You know, it could be anything like that, but that's how you do it anyway. I hope that explained it. I did plan on doing a full video on it, but you know, while I'm here, I'll add this into this. Hopefully people will see it. So yeah, it's quite a simple thing to do, but if you don't know, you don't know, do you, I suppose? Yeah. Anyway, I've got to take that gearbox apart again and try and get that going. I didn't put it when I rebuilt it. I forgot to line up little things. So when you open up the side of it to change the gear things, it's not quite there. You can't quite get the Allen key in. It's my fault. I just, yeah, a bit stupid at times. But there we go. Anyway, let's get back to it. There we go, you lot. Right, I'm trying to show you this step by step, kind of. Hopefully you better see in that sped up bit. So yeah, we've got that in. The throttle servo's now in there. You got to put the cable down in there with the servo and then poke it up through that little hole down there. I did it. It's very simple to do. You just poke it up from underneath, and it goes through. The little hole's just about the same size as the plug, and you just poke that up in there. I've heard some people complain, oh, it won't fit, they make it so small that the plug don't fit through it. How do they do it? Well, hopefully I might slow that bit down, but I've done it in one hit. I just literally poked it out through there. It's very simple to do. I've never actually done that before. I've never changed that servo before, so I've never done that. I knew where it went because you can see, but it's easy. So that's that done. Next steps is to get the receiver and everything, put that plug, obviously me throttle back into me fail safe, and me steering back into me servo, me receiver, put the battery in. Oh yeah, that's it. Put it down, put the lid on, Bob's your uncle, funny's your aunt. Alrighty then, you lot, that's that pretty much done. I haven't got any batteries in my transmitter, but to test it out, but I can always realign the steering if I need to, but I don't think I will. I might need to, but who knows. So there's the old one. I've now got a spare switch and thing. I've noticed there's different connectors. Oh, it might not be. I thought it is. I thought all Savages had the 3-prong connector, but this Savage that you know, this is the switch that I got from eBay with the thing. It seems to have the 2-prong one, which is strange. Maybe the newer Savages had that. This might be from a newer Savage. I don't know what Savage has come from. All I know is it come from a Savage, and it is identical to the one on mine. Anyway, I do hope that helped some of you, if not most of you or all of you. So it's a very easy thing to do. A lot of things on a Savage are easy to change. You know, there's not many that ain't. So there we go. I know some of you as well, you want action videos, I know. But the trouble is, every time I go out, it bloody rains or something like that. Something happens. But it's coming up. What I'm going to try and do, I'm trying to get a GoPro mounted on my FPV drone. I probably should mount a GoPro on there. I've been trying to find, look into how they do it, and you just get a bit of foam and strap it down with one of these little Velcro straps. So that's what I'm going to try and do, but I need to get a decent GoPro first, because the GoPro that I've got, it's a bit old, it ain't that good. So I need to try and get a GoPro that's actually going to work on there. So we'll have a bit of FPV flying footage. Hopefully that'd be good, wouldn't it? You see how bad of a flyer I am. I'm not very good. I don't have a lot of practice at it, but I need to get a new video transmitting aerial as well, because I snapped that one. It's not very good. It needs a bit of work, this drone. That motor keeps falling apart as well. The top comes off the motor and all the magnets fall out. But there we go, my friends. Thanks for watching, and as always, I really appreciate your support and watching and all that, subscribing and all that. And yeah, hopefully, we'll get out and about soon. I'm itching to get out and about as much as you lot are itching to see the bloody footage, I tell you. Every time I go out, it's either pissing down with rain or something happens. Like the other day, I went out with that Traxxas thing to try and film a break-in video, and the battery on the starter decided that it was going to die, even though I'd only just charged it. So I'd only just bought it, actually. I just come back from the shop, charged it up, and then went out. But I don't know. That's the way it goes, my friend. No need to be negative. No need to be down about it. That's the way it is. So I hope that helped some of you that wanted to change your battery box, and also the person, I'm sorry I forgot your name, but the person that asked about the servo saver and you know, the steering servo. Hopefully that's helped you on how to set that up for you. It's, you know, I know it can be a bit daunting for someone who doesn't know, who's not sort of done it before or whatever, but I just take things apart. That's my philosophy. Take it apart. If it went together in the first place, you're better put it back together again. That's the way it goes. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. I'll see you on the next one, dudes.